Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from the 32.
And the Giants first down.
From the gun, here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Well, we're already seeing his leg's going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. One drive in, and he is already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you know a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 39-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Running down the left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Hurts on 1st down. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Barkley has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatterboom. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Scatterboom now from the gun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they come, second down. Darts out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third down now. Here's Darts. It's on target to Johnson. And they make the tackle at the 38. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Going on first down. It's Dart. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And the Birds got to it.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
Brings him over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. He's got DeVonta Smith. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts now from the gun. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That one connects. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pull that in front further, 13-zip. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And it's a pretty unlucky return in indeed. Out of bounds back at the 13-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Blitz coming. Here's Darts. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to the link right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Robinson sets in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Darts. Has him on the quick hitter. Jukes away from one. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 from the 43. Now they send their back in motion right. On 1st down, here's Darts. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Dart gonna throw again. That one's complete over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
14 yards. That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Darts looking to throw. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's cut along the left sideline. Looked great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Dart going to go for it on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did. Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On third down, it's Hurts. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First and 10. Here's Hurts. And we put everything he's got behind it. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 20-zip lead. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21.
Giants nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's out a little short of the 30.
First down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. The throw left side finds Johnson. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More football from the length coming up in just a moment. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And he's brought down after a short gain. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
At the 47-yard line.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Darts out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Going on first down. It's Dart. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Second down and goal.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Throw is caught. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Ready.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
From the gun, here's Dart. Looks like about 4 yards on that 3rd down. Not enough for the first, but definitely enough to consider going for it here. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. Tight end in motion left. They'll go. Here's Dart. And the shutout stays alive in the second half as that pass falls incomplete on 4th and goal.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
73. No touch. Anyway,
Hurts from his end zone. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this play's going to come to an end of the 27. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
63. Great. Set. Anyway,
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
And a 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Throwing here, Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw, Hurts. Finds him on the slant. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Great, set. No touch.
First down, around with Barkley. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
They go to Barkley again. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that second level.
Great, set. No touch.
In the red zone now. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will.
And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead.
28. Giants nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
The Eagles go dime for this 3rd down call. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Dart going to throw again. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Darts back to throw. Screen here for Scatterboo. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield on their own side.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
He's throwing deep to the left side. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Dart going to go for it on fourth. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Hurts now from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 27 on the play, and that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job, enough protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver, who went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. Oh, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
And they just get the play off. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's been a great time at the stadium for this crowd. Their side has turned this into a blowout as we start the 4th.
Jake Elliott.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. So this one on the defense. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. All set to go now from the 35.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Tight end going in motion here. On 1st down, here's Dart. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Into the red zone. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants making the scoreboard look a touch better.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
one right down the middle. And the Giants cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. This is Mechie with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. I'll start this one out with Barkley. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
On first down, Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And off headed right, Barkley. This run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On second down, here's Barkley. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Hurts setting up to throw. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
They'll go for the gun with Barkley. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Third and long for him here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles keep running away with this. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
Eagles 42, Giants 7. Jake Elliott to kick
Elliott's
off
all set for the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Back to 60. Back to 60.
From the gun, here's Dart. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
They've got a man in motion. That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Catch made underneath by the back. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard
Darts
line.
out of the shotgun. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd
All
down.
plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60. Go.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Pass complete to Robinson. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45.
15 yards.
He picks up 15 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
A gain of 15.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
And they get this down to the 28. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And
Slot man motioned over.
First down.
Throwing on first down. It's Dart. Pass is cut at the 9. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run. Putting a receiver in motion. From the red zone now. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Giants putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. This is Mechie with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.